Hello guys, this isn't my UK visa rejection story, but it definitely flipped my plans upside down when I was trying to fly to UK using my student visa. In 2023, I was ready to fly to UK for my September intake, but a delayed visa, uncleared vision, zero clarity, and tough decisions led me to miss my September intake. And I need to say this upfront, I was on a student loan, and you could say how much hell of a stack I was in. So on July 2nd, I remember I applied for my UK visa. Once I did that, the appointment was made for me in VFS Bangalore. uh, I was ready with all of my documents which the agency listed. Everything looked fine. I was hopeful, but 2 days later I got that dreaded message from the VFS Global saying that my application was not straightforward. This was exactly the words used by them in their email. So I checked up all of my Google, I checked all the YouTube videos which I can, and tried to understand what that means. The time was running out. I had to be in my university by September 22nd of 2023. I was bouncing from my university, I was bouncing from VFS Global Office. I was sending hell lot of emails to them. The visa was getting delayed and delayed and delayed. I still couldn't do anything. Later on, I get to message the university saying that is it possible if they can extend from September 22nd to some other date in October. The last date which was given to me was October 15th. That means this was the last chance I can try with a little bit of hope. I tried again VFS Global Office, but no luck. And finally, I get another email saying that an interview has been scheduled for me on October 13th, which says that I ran the math. October 13th, all these interviews, even if I passed the interview, I would get my visa by October 14th, and there was no hell of a chance reaching UK by October 15th. I had to make a tough decision. I withdrew my visa application in 2023 for my September intake. I lost my 35,000. You guys can imagine that, as being in a student loan, losing such a big amount is not a joke. Even losing 5,000 rupees is not a joke at all. I'd already burnt money uh, for my UK visa in VFS, where visa application fees was somewhere around 35,000, and there was an IHS fee around 78,000. I got my IHS fees though, but still, whatever the money I lost was from my student loan, so it gave me a big hit over there. So before I tell you what happened when I was reapplying for my visa again, I just want to pause and give you some visa facts. We understand that sometimes it's not our fault, it's the system. It's just the lack of resources what we have done, lack of research, and lack of knowledge of these application process. So let's understand what is not straightforward mail. This doesn't mean that your visa is rejected. It just means that your visa needs more assurance. They're gonna search and go through your application more, so you don't have to worry. Main to main, there will be an interview scheduled for you guys. So once that interview is done, you will be having your visa within 4 to 5 days max. And interview is not necessary for everyone. Again, even most of them do get interview even if they don't get the not non straightforward mail, and which I have gone through and where I've been through with the circle. I've understood that most of the interviews are done when you get the non straightforward mail. Visa fees is non-refundable. Whatever the visa application fees you're paying, it is non-refundable. But the IHS fees, uh, that is refundable for sure. Even if you withdrew the application, that is being refunded. Even if the visa is rejected, the IHS fees will be refunded. What can trigger the delays for your visa? Mismatched bank statements, issue with your CAS, because CAS also has an expiry date, proper documentation. If you have recommendations or letters, those, and don't have to submit any extra documents until and unless it's necessary. Tracking your application, you can actually track your application through the VFS portal, but it's not that great enough. It just says that where your application is still standing. That's it, not more enough. There's no proper tracking system. So delays do happen sometimes. If you're on a if you have applied for a standard visa, the delays actually happen. You just have to be mentally prepared. Just apply for the visa 8 to 10 weeks prior, and make sure that you have a plus 2 weeks of gap as well while you're traveling for UK. I withdrew my application. I again had to try my best. I couldn't let it go. So I emailed my university if they can consider my application for the January intake. And the good news was within a day, they gave me an updated CAS letter saying that I can join from January 2024. Good news. I waited for some time. I gathered all my documents. I made a backup of backups. I was all ready with all the bank statements, with my government ID proofs, with my transcripts, with my all the documents which the agency told me to do so. Now I was a bit confident enough that I can go through all this, but still there was a little bit fear. So in December 2023, when I applied, I was still scared. I didn't wanted the non-satisfactory mail again. I was waiting. I waited for 2 days. I understood that non-satisfactory mail does come in a day or two. I was a bit confident now. After the third day, I get the visa approval letter, like an email. On the fourth or fifth day, I went to the visa office to collect my passport with my visa stamp on it. If any one of you are going through the same situation, if your visa is getting delayed or if it's not straightforward, you don't have to be worried at all. I know it's confusing, it's very much frustrating, but even though we can't blame the system completely over here, we just have to work smarter, be prepared, and don't rely on agents 100% assurity. Even it's your duty. You are the student over here. You are gonna come to UK. It's you are the one who is paying a hell lot of money, and it's much important that you take care of all these situations. And even though again if I'm missing something, please do comment below. If you have made it this far, that you are a serious person who is trying to come to UK for your further studies. And even if someone you are watching, if your friend needs some help, he's going through the same thing or she's going through the same thing, nothing to worry at all. I just the time being, I'm not blaming upon the system, and I'm not doing this video for any kind of sympathy over here. It's just that this is what actually happened with me, and how you can save yourself from this situation. And thank you so much again for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed me yet, please do so, and please don't forget to press the bell icon button. You won't miss any notifications from me. And this is your Teja Who from UK.